Can Whitebeard solo the Narutoverse? Before we begin, here's a couple rules. Firstly, all characters will be in their prime form, so we'll be using characters like DMS Kakashi and Tento's Madara. And there won't be any Boruto characters included or any forms of them, so Naruto won't have access to Biryon mode. So to make this fair, we're going to assume that everyone in the verse is like spread out and doesn't really know what's happening and not all up against him at the same time. Whitebeard pretty easily scales in the multi-continental ranges of power and even potentially planetary with his statements. And even though it could be hyperbole, let's just assume he is planetary because he's gonna need all the help he can get. I think Whitebeard can defeat most of the verse, which includes the random shinobi low tiers and characters like around Pain's level. And once we start getting into characters like Minato, Tobirama, Hashirama, that's where Whitebeard is gonna struggle. Whitebeard can definitely one-shot those characters that I've listed, but the only problem for him is their insane speed, IQ, and abilities. I think the first character that can give Whitebeard a real fight is Micah. Micah, when he went 8 gates, was able to damage Madara, almost killing him. And this was Tento's Madara, so imagine what he would do if he landed a hit on Whitebeard. But I still think Whitebeard beats Micah with high difficulty due to just outlasting him. Now that we're in the top 10 characters, we get into characters like DMS Kakashi, Jubito, Naruto, Sage, Six Paths, all these characters, and I don't think Whitebeard can actually defeat them. And it's not really even close because each of those characters is around planetary if not more. So Whitebeard would be able to defeat all the Naruto characters excluding the top 10 characters. And just like in my Kinshiki vs One Piece video, there were two options that Kinshiki could have chosen from. The first being he fights all the One Piece characters, and the second is that he splits the worlds just like he does. So let's assume Whitebeard destroys the Earth because he is arguably planetary. This would eliminate like 99% of the verse. So this would naturally just give him better chances of winning. But Whitebeard also could die because we don't really know if he can breathe in space. But let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and say he can. Now from those characters that survived, can he beat them? So the only characters that can really breathe in space from what I know is Naruto, Sasuke, maybe Kakashi, and Kaguya. And sadly Whitebeard loses to all three of them. But this is his best case scenario if he destroys the whole Earth. The strongest character that Whitebeard has the highest chance of defeating is DMS Kakashi. I know some of you are already commenting about this, but DMS Kakashi beats Kakashi like 8 times out of 10, but the 2 times I do think Whitebeard can win. And the only time he does win is if he lands a hit with his Tremor fruit. The vibrations that he causes with this fruit have limited durability negation, so they actually attack from internally. So if he lands this while Kakashi isn't in his Susanoo, he's instantly gonna die, assuming that we do skill Whitebeard to planetary. And even if Kakashi's in his Susanoo, he arguably still could break it. So in conclusion, Whitebeard cannot solo the verse, he can only defeat the low to mid tiers of the verse. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe, it really helps, and until next time, peace.